Let's get started with recipe 1.7 in QGIS map design. You're going to be doing three different sorts of blending of colors here to make more kind of brilliant maps or stylized maps. And we're going to start with the first part of this here. So I've already brought in the layers. These were under the same place. If you bring in the layer for the data for the book, it's under geodata, natural earth vector, and then natural earth vector geopackage. And of course, there's a long list there. I've dragged three of these in here. For this exercise in following parts, you'll also select something from miscellaneous under AIS, and you'll also go under OSM, which stands for OpenStreetMaps, and you'll go into the Seattle database for that. But for this part, we're just going to use these three different layers. So as we get started here, two of the first things they ask us to do is to make the countries here black. So I'm going to double click on the countries, and I'm going to look at the simple fill color. And then when we're setting colors, there's different ways to do this. We can just select a standard color, or we can do other things. I'm just going to select the standard black color here and say OK. And now our countries appear as black. And then it asks that we also make the ocean a dark gray. So I'm going to double click on here. And in this case, let's when we do the fill color, what they ask us to do is actually set it to a specific shade of dark gray, which we can just fill in here, which is pound 454545. I'm going to say OK, and I'm going to say OK. And that sets the ocean to that dark gray. Now this doesn't quite look like the book because remember, we have our continents here, our countries, with the lakes broken out from it. Probably the easiest way to make the lakes not stand out so much is to change the background color to dark gray as well. So I'm just going to go under Project here, and then I'm going to go under the properties of the entire project. So basically the entire map that I'm making here. And we can see that currently the background color is set to white. I'm just going to reset that to that same dark gray that I used before and say OK. And now the lakes are the same color as the ocean, which kind of is a little more intuitive. Let me go ahead and zoom into this area around here. One thing we can note is that the US doesn't look great here, right? It's kind of stretched out. That's because of the map projection we're using. The place that we would set the map projection is also under Properties. But instead of going under the general one, we would go under the CRS, which is the Coordinate Reference System. It's kind of a globe wearing a little cylinder on top of it. And I believe they suggest we set it for Albers equal area conic. We can just type that in. And we'll get different choices here. Here's North American, Albers equal area conic. That might help how it looks. So I'm going to say OK here. And now I get something that looks more like the map in the book. So now that I have this, the next thing they ask us to do is to change the color of the roads to blue. So I'm going to double click on this line here. We can see our simple symbol. It's green. I'm going to change that to blue. And once again, they give us a specification here. So I'll go ahead and use it so it matches what's in the book. Let's see, what is the road color? 2D. 4C, D9, say OK. And the other thing they ask us to do is to change the stroke width to 0.15 and say OK once again. So now all of our lines are blue, and it should now look like figure 7.1, but it does not yet look like figure 7.3. And that is because we can't really make out where we have a lot of lines close together. We can't really appreciate how dense the lines really are in areas like Los Angeles and Dallas-Fort Worth and New York. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually enhance those areas. So I'm going to right click here and go under Properties. And then I'm going to, for these simple line here, I'm going to go under the layer rendering. And the thing that we're going to do is we're going to blend these colors. So I'm going to go under the blending mode here and change it from normal as they ask. I'm going to now do addition, which will mean if the lines are closer together, it'll show up additionally brightly blended, and say OK here. And now we kind of see how that's changed. Now the areas where the lines are very closely spaced together, like the Northeast Corridor from New York down through Philadelphia and DC, here, Charlotte very bright, areas like Dallas-Fort Worth, the Los Angeles area, any area where there's a greater density of roads is now showing up as a more bright color. And you'll be doing other things similar to this in the other two parts of this exercise. You'll just be using some of the other tools here that we do under layer styling, such as the dodge tool here.